You're looking live here at Morocco versus Brazil in Group E in game number 2. And Brazil and Morocco, very big. A huge game here. Again, we are looking at a game where it is the challenger versus the champion. Of course, Brazil didn't win it all last year, considered a huge disappointment. But Serbia beat Italy in a sort of a challenge there. So Morocco has a little bit of hope. We've had a little bit of ups and downs. Morocco, the number 1 team coming out of Africa, and Brazil is the number 2 team coming out of South America. And Morocco is the challenger, definitely. We said before, not many times do challenging teams ever beat the champion. And of course, for Morocco, they have a shot today. For Brazil, well, they want to put 3 or 4 past and make this a no doubt about it game. With Serbia beating Italy, you know everybody's going to be scrapping. And with the stigma Brazil has of being always the front runner and having, just almost an automatic bid, which is not really what happens. They have had to struggle a few times. Brazil knows that this is a big game and they have to get 3 today against Morocco. If they end up tying Morocco, well, then Brazil is going to be in, I would say, a mess. But it's going to be Brazil-Morocco. We're going to start out with it here. We're going to go down to the field. Ready to go. Brazil and Morocco. The winner here will take 3 points and tie Serbia for the group lead. If they both tie, they'll both have 1s and be tied for second. Italy lost in their first game. And now we're here on the field. It is Morocco and Brazil. And Morocco, Brazil, and you can see both teams. Brazil is in the blue, Morocco is in the red. They come out here for, this is big and very tense for both these teams. And first it'll be the national anthem of Brazil. Now for the national anthem of Morocco. Okay, we're ready to go here as Brazil and Morocco. We're ready to go. Morocco, they're going to play a 4-2-3-1. And Nasri up front. Ziyech, Harit, and Boufal will have it there. So Morocco, the challengers again. And here comes Brazil. Brazil ready to go. They are playing a 4-1-2-3. They got Neymar up front. Roberto Firmino is up front. Everton, Coutinho, and Arthur. And you know they're going to be pressing because they want goals. But they got to be careful. They can't let Morocco slip one by, and that would be big. We're going to be ready to go here in a second. And we're going to be underway. Morocco will start with the kickoff. They have, you know, for Morocco, the hope is they want to score early. Ziyech have it. And Morocco, they're going to push it. That's a bad pass there early. For Brazil, they're number 2 in South America. And they look to come into this game, and they're hoping to get a few goals here today and win this game by a big margin. If they do that, they're going to set themselves up for the rest of the round. They got Serbia, which is a tough team, 14th ranked, actually 11th ranked in Europe. And they got Italy, who's 5th ranked in Europe. Two teams that are very difficult. In Brazil and Italy, that'll be a heck of a game. Who knows? That could knock somebody out. For Morocco, they were number 1. Number 1 in Africa. And that's going to be, what is it, a foul. And they're going to call a foul on Brazil here early. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right in the back. Rested his elbow there, and here comes Ziyech. For the free kick, they put the entire flow down. You can see the radar at the bottom of our screen. Everton again. Everton. And it's taken away by Morocco trying to get it. And he can't have it. Here comes Brazil the other way. Alexandro will have it. If you're a fan, Morocco, they almost, you know, when we take a look at teams and different teams and how they fared, the preseason African tournament, Morocco, who was number 1, they lost in the first round. And that was very near and dear to them. Here comes Boufal again. Boufal, there's been many early goals here in this tournament. That's going to be knocked away. Trap. And it came down to Boufal. They're going to work it around the outside. Good ball movement for... Oh, he rolls him, and it's going to be a save. Ederson will have it back. And Brazil will roll it through, and they're going to push it up. The goal for Brazil is they're trying to get Neymar open. If they can get Neymar open inside the box, you know they're going to put one in. And that's big for him. Alexandro, he goes up for it, and they miss it. Here comes Morocco, and they push it ahead, and Nesri. And Nesri again. And inside, and that was a poor cross. Everton, they fight for it. Morocco's going to get possession again. They're playing very even right now. Actually, a little bit. Trapped, grabbed, a long shot. It's going to be deflected, and it will be a corner. So Brazil nothing, and Morocco nothing to begin the game. Morocco expected in this game. People said that they thought Morocco could be a second-place team in this group. The way they're playing now, they could challenge for number 1. Well, let's see how far this goes. Ziyech, you need one of these early ones to go in. Oh, the header no good. Here's Neymar. He can't win possession. Here comes Morocco again. Morocco in red. Brazil in blue. And it's going to be shot deflected. Everton, and he'll keep it in. And it's going to be bounced in front of the goalie. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Oh, there was the ball bouncing in front of the goalie. People looking like what to do with it. Just get it out of there. And Alves again. Harit. Fedal. Hakimi and Nasri. Silva, and they push it ahead. Firmino. Look at this. No real support. They got about 2 on 9. When they go into the Moroccan end, Brazil tries to push it in, and it's like 2 on 9. They got to push people up. They got to play a little bit more possession here. Dani Alves. Thiago Silva to the near side. Alexandro will have it. They push it up. Saiz, and he pushes it back to Bonu. Oh, I mean, nothing here. They push it in again, Buffal. A read back and forth, Dani Alves, and they give it back. I can't believe it, really, that Morocco is really in a tournament which the early goals have been abound and plentiful. Morocco is really pushing the issue here. And I would say at times outplaying Brazil. Brazil offensively has had no answer. Morocco retreats, and then they swarm. They're team-oriented. And here's Dani Alves again. Alves. They go to Neymar. Good pass to Coutinho. Here comes Firmino. Again, lots of times we'll see this with teams that are underdogs. They'll play 20, 25 minutes and they'll play really good. And then all of a sudden, the favorite will get the goal, and then it'll just all fall apart and be like 4-0 in a minute. Brazil again. I mean, they haven't really had a threat. I don't think they've had a shot on goal today. Neymar. Arthur. Casemiro. They get swarmed. And the Moroccan defense swarming right. Here comes Hart. Hart again. He's being pushed. Casemiro. And he's looking for the foul. Nothing. No support or anything from Morocco. Brazil again. They have it. They push it down. They're going to try and hit it to Everton. Everton up front, and it's going to be knocked away. Was it Everton or was it Morocco? It's going to be Everton that knocks it away. Goal kick here. Tough, man. This is tough. Marquinhos, Sandro. Coutinho. Everton. Firmino to Sandro on an near side. Sandro. Coutinho to Arthur. Casemiro. I'm just repeating names right now. All they're doing, Brazil is taking it around to the outside, trying to get it in. See, Neymar is playing too far out. He's got to play 1-2, tries to go into Firmino, nothing. Brazil will have it. Now Brazil is starting to pressure a little bit Morocco. Group E could be very interesting. If it could be totally upside down. If Morocco were to win, it would be Morocco, Serbia, Italy, and Brazil. How about that? Morocco wins. Well, it depends on how much they win by. How many goals they score. They win by 2 or more. Morocco's up top, though. That would be, you never know, though, because if you get a 1-0 lead and Brazil pushes up, you might be able to get a breakaway near the end. Brazil again. See, they're not using their one-on-one. Here's Arthur. Arthur inside Firmino. Firmino, the time he scores! That's Firmino! And just the way we talked about before, Brazil playing really good. Now they are. Morocco playing really good. The question is, are they going to fall apart now? And Brazil gets an opening goal. A really good pass, and he hit the gap right in there. And Firmino scores to make it 1-0. And they're leading the best team in Africa right now. And it is 1-0 Brazil. Watch this, right in the gap. And good defense. You couldn't beat that defense. Harat was right there. Harat was right there. And he couldn't, at the last second, couldn't get it by. And Firmino puts it in, and it is 1-0. Brazil has the lead. And that is big, the 22nd minute. We said earlier in the game, Morocco is one of those teams, they play really, really well, and then all of a sudden, we said 25th minute. But, 22nd minute, they give up a goal, and the question is, are they going to fall apart, and is it going to be all of a sudden 4-0? Which is not indicative how the first 22 minutes have went. Brazil won, and Morocco nothing. Ziyech trying to get it in front, no. And here comes Brazil the other way. Now they pushed up to get that first goal. Dropped. Nasri no good, and here comes Brazil the other way. They're pushing it. Brazil wins, them and Serbia. But Serbia might be in the number 1 position. Saiz to Hart. Hart again. Trapped, and here comes Hakimi. Hakimi will have it. Every team, every game is playing. There's Harat. Harat again. He can't have it. Too short. He's got to pull the trigger early. He has to. They have to. They're not used to the speed. It takes them a little bit to get used to the speed, and they are. It looks like they're adapting here, but right now it's tough. Coutinho. They want to go to Everton. He can't push it back. Everton again. Here's Everton. He's going to take a look. It's taken away. Ziyech. And here comes Ziyech from Morocco. Marquinhos to Sandro. Casemiro. Oh, look at this. They're just ping-ponging. Back and forth, Everton. Alves to the near side. And that's going to be away. Nothing Brazil. Kind of disheartening a little bit for Morocco. But Morocco, I'll tell you what, if they score, that won't be disheartening. Hakimi around the far side. Hakimi is going to try and go into Nasri, and can't have it for the header, and Ederson will knock it away. They go to Alves. Yeah, Brazil, they're one of the favorites, not only for this group, for the tournament. You're going to see a lot of fresh faces, and you're going to see a lot of expected faces in a tournament, a knockout stage. And if they can do that, Morocco, they're saying they want to beat Brazil. They got the biggie first. They've been preparing for them for a while. No good, and here comes Bounau. Bounau with the save. Yeah, well, if Morocco can keep it to 1-0, they'll have a little bit of momentum going into their next game. But they really want to tie or win this game. That's their goal. Dani Alves. We're 2/3 of the way through the first half. And that sounds a little confusing there. Marquinhos. And he'll go back. Masri to Fidel. 1-0 Brazil, leading Morocco. And Marquinhos again will have it. Marquinhos, and he's going to push it up. They knock it away. Here's Saiz. Saiz to Marquinhos again. Sandro. Pavia. Big time. I'm going to have to change my, that's the thumbnail. And that's a big one. We got to change that one. Here we go as I'm changing really quick. And that's going to be saved by Morocco. Gotta save, gotta change it. We'll do that at halftime. We're getting close. Abdul Hamid. 1-0 Brazil. Really not. It's been an uneventful day. And Nasri again. They got a lot of Morocco caught back there. Everton. They go to Coutinho. And here they go. They're going to go to the near side. They got room and nobody goes with them. They had a gap. And here's Alexandro now. So they flow down and they got even numbers. Coutinho. Alexandro. Fakes. On the sideline he comes in. Tries to go inside. Arthur. Firmino turning around. Firmino he scores his second. Firmino puts it in, and it's 2-0 Brazil. And that's exactly what they needed to do. 2-0 Brazil. Very, very big. And look at the emotion there for Brazil. They know it. Silva knows it. And this Brazil team, you might think, will act like you've been there before. But in all honesty, whenever it is a world championship like this and you're playing a highly ranked team like Morocco, #1 in Africa, you are going to celebrate everything because every goal is so hard to get. An incredible goal. It's very big. 2-0. And that's going to be a foul. Oh, no, it's going to be offside. Sorry. There we go. We got the thumbnail changed. As it's 2-0 Brazil. Quite frankly, that's going to be Everton. Everton to Neymar. Neymar trying to make it 3, and it's going to be a save. Bow now. And he's going to throw it now. 40th minute. Hakimi will have it. Wrapped down to Buffal. I mean, they just won 1. You don't want to get your butt kicked like 5-0 in this game. And Nasri. Oh, a foul. Wait a second, that might have been in the box. Let's see where it is. No, it was outside, and they're going to take an advantage. They're going to take an earlier one. They pointed the way, and I thought they were going to give them it in the box. I was like, wait a second, that's a penalty. That would have got them back into the game. 2-0 now Brazil. 38th minute, a goal. And Brazil is starting to take over. It wasn't very evident at the beginning of the game. Here's Neymar. Neymar, a lot of space. Lot of space. Firmino with 2 goals today. Firmino gets it back. Everton a 1-2. Firmino, he's gone. Almost third. Almost a hat trick now. And watch Firmino get it back. A 1-2, bam. Almost. Morocco now still down 2-0, almost 3-0. Firmino's the key. 2 goals in that first half. In the first half so far, he has all 2 today. They go to Nasri, and it's going to be taken away. Here's Firmino, knocked to the ground, and a foul here. Let's see, the referee's coming over, Abdul Hamid, and he's just yelling at him. Well, you know, there was a lot of unknowns about Morocco. A lot of unknowns, and now we're starting to know things. They were competitive the first 22 minutes, and then it's slowly been taken over by Brazil. Slowly but surely. Saiz, and it's going to be knocked away. Abdelhamid to Saiz. Sorry again. Well, we're approaching halftime. It's Brazil 2, Morocco nothing. Is that going to be a foul on Morocco? I think it will be. Yeah, the elbow. The elbow. It might have been on Brazil, but as soon as he threw that elbow out, that was it. As soon as he threw that elbow at a Nesri, that was it. Sandro to Coutinho. To the near side, Sandro. Coutinho to Everton. 1 extra minute, and that's going to be a foul. So they're going to have Neymar might just put a free kick in. You know, it's going to be a free kick. It is of the range of Neymar. That was from behind. That was a foul. Neymar might just put this one in. Let's see. They're going to call it on Ziyech. Coutinho will actually take it. Are they going to try and cross it? They will. Everton, header, and that's going to save Bounau. The clock is winding down, and Morocco will go to the half now, down 2-0. Firmino has 2 goals, 22 minutes and 39 minutes. And Brazil has a 2-0 lead over Morocco. Brazil 2, Morocco nothing. Here at the half. We will be right back. Firmino looking good right now. He has 2 shots on target and 2 goals, so you figure that one out. 12 of his 16 passes successful. He's been on the field the entire time. He's touched the ball 23 times. He's only dribbled about 20 meters, which on a soccer field, having 23 touches, it's less than a meter a touch. He's a finisher. And, you know, that's just him. You can see where he's playing. He knows where he's going with the ball. Neymar, 1 shot, 1 on target. He's touched it 14 times. He's dribbled for 40 meters in 14 touches. And he has 1 shot. I think they're going to try and set him up. I wouldn't be surprised if Neymar has another goal. You know, possession has been all Brazil and everything else. I'll be back here in a second. Got to fill up my water. Enjoy halftime. All right, we're ready to go here for the second half. After the game, remember, there's going to be a wrap-up. Every second game, there is a wrap-up of all the groups. It's Brazil 2, Morocco nothing. As we begin the second half, Brazil will have it. It's, it's just one of those games where as soon as 2 goals are scored by a team that's a big favorite like Brazil, you're not really looking forward to the second half, but the second half does have meaning. It has a lot of meaning because you see Morocco, once you get in a knockout stage, anything can happen. Any single thing can happen. And that's when you get into the knockout stage. When you get into a group stage, yes, it's 2-0 now, but a win isn't exactly a win. The plus minus is huge. If Morocco can get a goal or keep it to 2-0, and Brazil blows out the other teams, here's Arthur. Arthur, that's going to be hit into the air, deflected. And Bow now has it. He's going to throw it to the other way quickly. Ziyech will have it on the far side. Ziyech. And here they go. But if they make it 2-1 or keep it 2-0, and Brazil goes on a streak, they beat like Italy 3-0, and they beat, Serbia, let's say 4-0. Then that plus minus is going to help tremendously, especially if there's ties. Everton, they go inside. Firmino, 2 goals, and that's going to be a foul, and maybe a yellow card. Let's see. They're going to go right to him, and the referee is going to go over there yelling at him. I don't think there's going to be a card unless he says a magic word, and I don't think so. Firmino, and he got hit outside the box. Morocco doesn't like it, and now they're going to... Here we go. Coutinho will take it. He's going to try and make it 3. Hit the wall. Knocked away. Third Alves. Neymar. Coutinho. Firmino again. Firmino looking for the hat trick. There's Coutinho. He has 2 goals. I think he's tied for the lead. Sandro, high, tipped in the air, and knocked away almost, and here's Coutinho again. The rebounds that we have to be worried about offside. Firmino, the turnovers. That's the biggest offside. It's really the turnovers. Now you got to find out where you are, and the referee's got to make sure you are onside. Here they go, and Nasri might know. And Marquinhos again. I think this, almost a turnover there. I think this is showing us right now Morocco, the #1 ranked team coming out of Africa. Really, I think Senegal matched up with Brazil a lot better. And Senegal's a team that we're going to see this week. In fact, this is E, F, G, and H at 6 teams. Next Saturday is the end of round #1. Fall to Haret. Right again, and Nasri. He'll push it ahead here. Saiss again. Saiss has it. Saiss in the box. A shot, and he missed it. He was going to the far corner, and he missed it. He had it. He had the angle, and I think he pulled the trigger a little too late. Watch this, onside easily. He held it right there. I think he just pulled the trigger a little bit too late. A big touch when he got it in the box, and it left him to go too wide. Just a small margin of error in the first place, and even smaller after he got that. Brazil leading 2-0 here. Coutinho to Everton. Back to Alexandro to Coutinho again. They go Everton. They have Firmino. Firmino to Hakimi. Nasri. Firmino has it. Here they go. Firmino. They give to Everton. Everton. He's going to try and hit Firmino again. No good. Buffon has it now for Morocco. I mean, they're just pushing it up now. Not much. happening. Brazil is being possessive. They want to keep the ball in play to get this clock moving. The cross to Nasri the cutter, and he hits it wide. It wasn't touched. It'll be a goal kick. I really think that, you know, they're getting some. If they can get a goal in here, you have the feeling that Morocco is just way out of it. You get that feeling. You're like, oh, Morocco is way out of it now. And it's hard to believe that with a goal, the way this thing has now been going, that they would only be down, they would be within striking distance easily if they get a goal. That's why Brazil wants that third goal to finally kill them. It's hard to believe that they would be. Oh, that's going to still play. They play advantage. Coutinho to Everton. Everton, Coutinho. They want to try and get inside. They can, and Herrera will have it. Here comes Morocco with a turnover. Ugly turnover. Sandro to Everton. Coutinho again. They go to Alex Sandro. They've dominated today. They try and go to Firmino. And Bow now will have it. He'll throw. Now to Tarat. Delhamid. Alves. Marquinhos. Back to Silva. Casemiro. Neymar to Everton. Everton. Back and forth we go. Brazil, not too much going around. Oh, what a play by Neymar, but got away from him. Neymar takes the interception. Firmino, back to Neymar. The shot, and it's going to be wide. He tried to curve that. You know, when you turn over and it's 1-on-3 and you still get a good shot, and they're going to give a yellow, and that yellow is going to be for an earlier challenge that they played advantage on. Let's see. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's easily a yellow. Taking out Firmino, the goal scorer, and quite frankly, if I were Fidel is booked, if I were Brazil, I might push ahead for that third goal vehemently. And then you get Firmino off there. Morocco's never had the ball. The cross. Can't have it. Here comes Morocco again. Saiz to Herrera. That's going to be a foul. An ugly one. Are they going to give him a yellow too? And maybe, let's see. The Morocco fans want the yellow. They're not going to give him a yellow. And the Morocco fans are just angry and incensed. They want that yellow to happen. Oh yeah, watch that. And they are upset. They're upset saying, why did our guy get a yellow and Brazil not get one? And that's a legit point. I think one was from behind and one was just continuation. Ziyech, nothing, it's the wall. They're going to cross it again, too high. Gets his own rebound. A lot of those times, rebounds can be very tough, and it just goes over the bar. And he knows it. Aliui. Over an hour in, Brazil 2. Morocco nothing. If you just joined in, 2 goals, one in the 22nd minute, one around the 38th minute. And it's made it 2-0. It started out, that's going to be a foul on Morocco. And upset. Let's see. Yeah, got him with the leg in the back. Jesus got it right in the back. got to be careful. They're frustrated, but they got 2 other games that they can get into the knockout round. The only time that Brazil and Morocco would be able to meet again would be in the finals. So all they got to do is get there, and then it's all matchups. And who knows? Maybe Brazil gets knocked out. You never know. Brazil leading 2-0. The first 22 minutes were pretty much, I would say, even to Morocco. Slight edge. I would say an okay edge to Morocco, and it was very surprising. And then we said the first goal, and then they fell apart. They did a little bit, not as much as I thought. 2-0. Another goal came, 38th minute, Coutinho, and Bow now will have it. The difference is, it isn't an overwhelming dominance, but a lot of possession here for Brazil. Thiago Silva will have it. 2-0. Brazil leads Morocco. They give it back. Silva, they're playing around the back line. I'm not going to lie to you, this is not one of those games that we came in thinking it was going to be the greatest game ever. And right now, this is what happens when you have a giant against a team that all they want to do is they already got the lead and they want to make sure Morocco doesn't get any goals. When you have a team like Brazil that's confident in who they are, then they're going to say, we'll take Italy and we'll take Serbia. We'll just get out of here with a +2 on Morocco. And that's what they're doing so far. They give to Alves on the near side. Alves the cross, trying to Firmino get a hat trick. And Ziyech will have it again. Firmino, that's going to be a turnover, sloppy play. Firmino, they give it to Neymar, who was like the point guard man, and he is tightly marked. Arthur. Now they got their players in to where they should be. Neymar had it, he was a little too high on the field. And it was taken away. Here comes Morocco again, 73rd minute. Silva. And that one's going to go too far for a goal kick. Well, looking ahead, I think it's going to be this tournament. You know, they have a few groups where it's going to be very, very interesting coming up. Coming up in next games. Wait a second, here's a turnover. Alioui. And they're going to try and go. Belhanda, that's going to be the cross, and Harit couldn't have it. Rick couldn't put it through. And it's still the way it is. So still 2-0. Again, Netherlands, Turkey, Nigeria, Colombia, Group F. Belgium, Ukraine, Senegal, and Chile. I am interested to see that Senegal-Chile game. That's going to be big. And even Ukraine and Belgium, that's going to be good. And then Group H. So the groups are heating up now. Serbia beat Italy 2-1. That was a big one. Thiago Silva again, Arthur. Dani Alves. Trapped. Belhanda. Wants to try and slip it in. Trapped. Hakimi. And just knocked away. That's going to be a foul. They call it against Brazil. And this will be interesting, because Morocco now gets a free kick, and if they do it right, they got a real shot at putting this in. They call hands from behind. Ziyech. Almost is in! It's in, and Ziyech puts it in! Off the goalie, and it's now 2-1. Ziyech puts it in, and Morocco is back in it. It's almost like what I was just talking to you earlier. It's almost like what I was just saying earlier, is that this is one of those games, oh, it went off the post. And look, it hits him right on the back. Watch this. hits him, and bam, in. And it goes right on the guy's back, and it's 2-1. This is one of those games where it feels like it's 50-0, but Morocco gets a goal, and then you're like, wait a second, they can tie this thing up. You know, Brazil has to, not only they got to play possession, but they got to go for that third goal. And that'll be maybe a turnover, and it is a turnover, and can't get it all the way. Ohanda. Tarat. They go into Hart. Hart again, Belhanda, they got a man in the middle. Belhanda trying to tie this thing up. This could be big. Hakimi knocked away. And here's Neymar. They want to push it ahead. Brazil's got to be careful. If Morocco ties this thing up, you're looking at losing 2 valuable points. Hakimi again, and Morocco, if they tie it up, that would be a valuable point that they get, because they know Brazil would be under the gun. There'd be no stops in the next 2 games. Always good to get a relaxed first team. Always, always good. Under 10 minutes to go. Silva to the other side. The goal scorer Ziyech is going to be intercepted. Vidal. Leeway trying to go to Ziyech. Ziyech again, no good. And Jesus to Coutinho. He's going to try and slide it away. Casemiro. And Silva again. Arthur to Silva. They go down. Here's Alves. And that's going to be knocked away, but Vidal has it. Namid has it here in the 82nd minute. Silva to Alves. Marquinhos. Coutinho. Jesus, they go ahead to Lodi. Lodi, he's going to take a look. He's going to be inside Firmino, and he gets the hat trick. He wanted the hat trick, he couldn't get it. Wanted it, couldn't get the hat trick. Comes Marquinhos. 2-1 Brazil. They're nursing a lead. This has been weird because here's an interception. Here comes Morocco, but taken away Casemiro. Jesus. Marquinhos again. 2-1. About 5 minutes to go. They go, Jesus. Jesus again. He'll take it on the far side. He wants to put it in. Oh, trying to hit Firmino for the hat trick. Abdelhamid, and they knock it away. They got to advance it. For Morocco, they got a goal. That's big for them. But they're not going to get the points, but they cut the goal differential to 2-1, and that's going to be a foul. Upset. Ohanda. Coutinho. You might say, oh, Morocco's been called for 8 fouls, but when you're a step slower than Brazil, you're going to foul. When you're a step slower, you're going to foul to keep pace. You're going to give a few knocks to slow them down sometimes. Neymar again, shot. It's going to be a save, and the rebound's going to squirm out, and Morocco will have it. It's still only a 1-goal game. It feels like it's really 5-1. It's only 2-1. Arthur to Neymar. Brazil wants to get one more. I can't believe Morocco is 1 goal away from tying it. It feels like they're 3 down. Here comes Abdelhamid. They try and get it up, no, and Brazil has it. They've had the ball for a while now. Jesus. Firmino. They go to Lodi. They got Firmino inside the box. They're going to try and head it to him. Firmino, no good. Morocco, they can't get anything. Right now, Morocco is not even building anything. They're trying to send one person and counterattacking. Jesus, there's 2 minutes of added time. Saiz. See, they're just trying to counter and they can't do it. Brazil looking to win this game here. They got a minute left. Lodi trying to go to Neymar, and it's going to be too far. A throw in. And here's Morocco. They got about one possession left, maybe two. Casemiro, maybe they got zero. Brazil holding. They might get it. They might blow the whistle here. Arthur to Silva. Casemiro again. They push it ahead. Jesus. If Fidel has it, they got maybe one chance, and they don't get it, and it's all over. Ziyech cut it in half, but Firmino scored 2 goals early, and Brazil has a 2-1 win. They're very confident in themselves, Brazil. They played back as soon as they were down up 2-0. They really never pressed ahead to try and get number 3. They had maybe one shot to get number 3, and that was about it. They just laid back, and they ended up winning this game. They had the ball 65% of the time, and they look good doing it. The final score, 2-1. Very big. Quick break while we data dump, and then we'll go to the standings and tell you what's happening. All right, so it's 2-1, and we're going to take a look right now at the standings and all of the games. Those are the games that we already went over. Serbia beat Italy 2-1. Brazil wins 2-1. So in the stage, it is 3 points for Serbia, 3 for Brazil. And Netherlands, Turkey will be tomorrow. That should be an interesting one. The Netherlands, 7th ranked in Europe. Actually, I believe, what are the Netherlands? The Netherlands are, 7th ranked. Belgium is 6th. Netherlands is 7th. Nigeria, Colombia, very interesting matchup. Nigeria, nobody knows about them. They're the 4th team out of Africa. People say they could be really good or they could get blown out all the time. And we're going to see that game. That should be very interesting. They're playing Colombia. Colombia is a very solid team. That'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday, Belgium, Ukraine. Thursday, Senegal, Chile. Friday, Germany and Austria. Big rivalry there. Anything can happen. And Saturday night will be Croatia and Russia. Taking a look real quickly at all of the standings. Group A, Japan leads out of that upset of Uruguay. B, Argentina and England won. C, Spain and the United States beating Algeria 3-1. That was very big. D, Mexico has a win against Iran, and Portugal and Denmark both tied that game. E, Serbia, Brazil, Italy, and Morocco, and that's where we go. Italy is 3rd. They lost. They have a -1. And 2 wins and then 2 losses in the division. In the group mean that Serbia and Brazil are up clean by at least a game. But that's going to be it for us today. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, it'll be Group F action, Netherlands and Turkey. So thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow.